He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a quiet intensity about him, a composed strength and screen magnetism that made viewers pay attention. Gokberk Demirci didn't rush into the Turkish entertainment industry. He built his presence patiently, shaping a career rooted in discipline, emotional control, and steady growth rather than instant hype. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Gokberk Demirci was born on October 20th, 1989, in Izmit, Kocaeli, Turkey. Long before recognition and leading roles, he focused on understanding acting as a craft. Instead of chasing visibility, he invested in formal acting education and years of preparation, learning how to convey emotion with restraint and realism. This foundation shaped his calm, grounded on screen style that would later become his signature. His acting journey began with smaller television roles that helped him gain experience and industry awareness. But his real breakthrough came with the role of Yaman Karimli in the daily drama Yamin. The series ran for several seasons and required intense consistency, emotional endurance, and commitment. Through Yamin, Gokberk became a familiar face to millions of viewers in Turkey and abroad, particularly in regions where Turkish dramas built strong international followings. Rather than remaining confined to one type of role, Gokberk steadily expanded his range. He took on a role of Kartal in You See Kiz Cards, a character driven by internal conflict and moral tension. The performance marked a clear shift toward deeper, more realistic storytelling. He later appeared in Kardeşlerim as Kore, further proving his ability to adapt within ensemble casts and emotionally layered narratives. As of 2026, his television drama list includes Yemin, You See Kiz Cards, Kardeşlerim, Hayat Bazin Tatlıdır, and Arka Sıradakiler. Unlike exaggerated online claims, his filmography remains selective and grounded. His movie appearances are limited, reflecting a deliberate focus on strong scripts rather than inflated credit lists often circulated across the internet. Gokberk's approach to roles reflects a long-term mindset. He chooses characters that align with emotional truth and personal growth instead of repeating formulas that guarantee short-term popularity. This balance between visibility and credibility has helped him maintain relevance in an industry where trends shift rapidly. Off-screen, Gokberk's public image is calm and controlled. He avoids unnecessary exposure, keeps his private life protected, and focuses on physical fitness, routine, and mental balance. This structured lifestyle directly supports the consistency seen in his performances. His fashion sense mirrors his personality. Clean, understated, and masculine, he favors classic looks over attention-driven trends. Brand collaborations remain limited and selective, reinforcing an image of authenticity rather than over-commercialization. While his personal life has often been the subject of online speculation, much of it inaccurate, he rarely responds to rumors. He keeps attention centered on his work, professionalism, and ongoing development as an actor. Within the industry, he is known as disciplined, respectful, and deeply focused on understanding his characters from the inside out. By 2026, Gokberk Demirci has earned recognition as a reliable and consistent actor. His estimated net worth reflects steady income from long-running television projects and selective partnerships, built gradually rather than impulsively. What truly sets him apart is restraint. He values realism, studies human behavior, and prioritizes longevity over speed. From early supporting roles to sustained television success, his career reflects patience, control, and quiet confidence. As of 2026, Gokberk Demirci stands as a symbol of understated strength in modern Turkish television. Not loud, not rushed, but built to last. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always a spark about him, a rare mix of charisma, confidence, and effortless screen presence that made audiences take notice. Seckin Ozdemir didn't simply enter Turkish entertainment. He built his own identity within it, transforming his early love for music and media into one of the most versatile acting careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Seckin Ozdemir was born on August 25, 1981, in Istanbul, Turkey. Long before television fame and primetime drama, he was drawn to communication and performance. He studied economics at Kocaeli University, but his passion led him toward media and broadcasting. Starting his career as a radio DJ, he quickly developed a natural ease behind the microphone, building confidence, vocal control, and a strong connection with audiences. His transition into acting marked a turning point. After modeling and television hosting experiences, he began landing roles in Turkish series, steadily building his reputation. Wider recognition came with his performance in Matizim Yüzyıl, where he portrayed Sait Saad Mehmed, stepping into the grandeur of historical storytelling and reaching a massive international audience. Rather than staying confined to one genre, Seckin continued to diversify his portfolio. He took on emotionally layered roles in Al Yazmalım, and gained further popularity with romantic and dramatic projects such as Raycon, Alam Aysin, and Kinkira Klari. Each performance reflected a steady evolution, proving his ability to shift between intensity, vulnerability, and charm. Seckin's approach to his craft reveals strategic awareness. He gravitates toward characters that challenge his emotional range, carefully balancing mainstream appeal with meaningful storytelling. This adaptability has allowed him to remain relevant in an industry that constantly reinvents itself. Off-screen, his public image combines sophistication with artistic depth. With a background in music and radio, he maintains a strong appreciation for creative expression beyond acting. He is often seen at cultural events and brand campaigns, presenting a polished yet approachable presence. His lifestyle mirrors discipline and balance. He values privacy, maintains a structured routine, and avoids unnecessary overexposure. While aspects of his personal life have occasionally drawn media attention, he consistently keeps the primary focus on his professional growth and artistic ambitions. Seckin's influence extends beyond Turkish borders, with international audiences discovering his work through global distribution platforms. Over the years, he has built a loyal fan base and secured brand partnerships that reflect both popularity and credibility. His estimated net worth represents steady earnings from television, endorsements, and long-term collaborations. What truly distinguishes him is versatility. From radio host to model, from historical prince to modern dramatic lead, Seckin Ozdemir continues to redefine his space within the industry. He embraces change, pursues range, and prioritizes longevity over fleeting trends. As of 2026, Seckin Ozdemir stands not only as a recognizable leading actor, but as a symbol of adaptability and sustained presence in modern Turkish entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.